The Dragon Ball franchise stands as a monumental pillar in the world of anime and manga. Created by Akira Toriyama, it tells the epic saga of Son Goku and his friends. They embark on incredible adventures, seeking powerful Dragon Balls and protecting Earth. The series is renowned for its dynamic action and memorable characters. Its global impact is undeniable. At the heart of Dragon Ball's recent successes is Akio Iyoku. His close working relationship with Toriyama was crucial. The intricate web of Dragon Ball's management faced a significant disruption in May 2023. Akio Iyoku made a bold move, deciding to leave Shueisha, his longtime employer. He didn't leave alone. Several of his subordinates joined him in this new endeavor. Following his departure, Iyoku quickly established a new company named Capsule Corporation Tokyo. This name is a clever nod to the iconic fictional company founded by Bulma's family within the Dragon Ball series. Capsule Corporation Tokyo was set up with ambitious goals. It aimed to manage creative activities related to Dragon Ball. It also intended to handle intellectual property rights and oversee production for non-manga serialization aspects of the franchise. This move effectively positioned Iyoku as a direct, independent player in the Dragon Ball landscape. Shueisha understandably viewed this development with concern. The publisher had long been the primary custodian of Dragon Ball. Iyoku, armed with his new company and his close ties to Toriyama, represented a potential challenge to Shueisha's established control. The creation of Capsule Corporation Tokyo was not just a career change for Iyoku. It was a strategic maneuver that fundamentally altered the power dynamics surrounding the Dragon Ball franchise. Shueisha was particularly concerned about the non-manga aspects of the franchise, which Iyoku's Capsule Corporation Tokyo explicitly aimed to manage. This included lucrative areas like anime and movies. Iyoku's continued role as Akira Toriyama's spokesperson added to Shueisha's unease. This dynamic created a complex situation where Shueisha might not have the most direct line to the original creator. Akio Iyoku's departure from Shueisha was the culmination of growing tensions and disagreements within the publishing house. While his dedication to Akira Toriyama was praised by some, his methods and attitude reportedly caused friction. An insider at Shueisha revealed that Iyoku sometimes made significant decisions unilaterally. One notable example was his choice to adapt Toriyama's Sandland into a film without fully consulting his superiors. Furthermore, Iyoku's approach was sometimes perceived negatively by external partners. Reports suggest that anime production companies and TV networks occasionally found his attitude to be condescending. Discussions about Iyoku's role and future within Shueisha had reportedly begun as early as 2022. His possessive attitude regarding the Dragon Ball franchise was a key concern. There were also criticisms about the slow progress on certain innovative projects. The internal dissatisfaction with Iyoku's management style and strategic direction ultimately led to considerations of his reassignment from the Dragon Ball Room. Within a year of these internal discussions intensifying, he made the decision to leave Shueisha and establish Capsule Corporation Tokyo. This move was a direct consequence of the mounting pressure and his desire to maintain a certain level of control and influence over the Dragon Ball projects he championed. Akio Iyoku's exit and the swift establishment of Capsule Corporation Tokyo immediately raised significant concerns for Shueisha. The publishing giant found itself in a precarious position. For decades, Shueisha had been the undisputed primary rights holder and manager of the Dragon Ball intellectual property. Iyoku's new company, specifically designed to handle creative activities and IP rights for Dragon Ball, presented a direct challenge to this long-held authority. The core of Shueisha's anxiety revolved around the division of rights and responsibilities. With Iyoku operating independently, yet still deeply involved with Toriyama, lines of authority became blurred. Shueisha was particularly concerned about the non-manga aspects of the franchise, which Iyoku's Capsule Corporation Tokyo explicitly aimed to manage. Adding to Shueisha's unease was Iyoku's continued role as Akira Toriyama's spokesperson. This dynamic created a complex situation where Shueisha might not have the most direct line to the original creator. A critical factor exacerbating the tensions between Shueisha and Akio Iyoku was the reported stance of Akira Toriyama himself. Sources suggest that Toriyama was not pleased with Shueisha's handling of Iyoku, particularly the discussions surrounding Iyoku's potential reassignment from the Dragon Ball room. Toriyama had developed a close and trusting working relationship with Iyoku over many years. This dissatisfaction from the franchise's creator placed Shueisha in an incredibly difficult position. Reports indicate that Shueisha's chairman, Maru Horiuchi, attempted to persuade Toriyama to align with Shueisha's perspective on the matter. These efforts, however, were reportedly unsuccessful in swaying the creator. Toriyama's support effectively legitimized Iyoku's continued involvement in Dragon Ball, regardless of his formal employment status with Shueisha. The internal strife between Shueisha and Akio Iyoku, compounded by Akira Toriyama's stance, did not occur in a vacuum. It created significant challenges and confusion for other major stakeholders in the Dragon Ball franchise. One of the most prominent among these was Bandai Namco. Bandai Namco is a massive entertainment company that has profited enormously from Dragon Ball through video games, toys, and other merchandise. The uncertainty surrounding the franchise's management placed them in a difficult and awkward position. A Bandai Namco insider revealed the extent of the confusion. With Iyoku independent but still Toriyama's spokesperson, and Shueisha managing manga rights, it became unclear who to consult for crucial decisions. The practicalities of navigating this divided leadership were also stressful. Meetings concerning Dragon Ball projects reportedly involved representatives from both Shueisha and Akio Iyoku's Capsule Corporation Tokyo. Coordinating these meetings and ensuring all relevant parties were on the same page became an extremely stressful endeavor. The already complex and fraught situation surrounding Dragon Ball's control took a tragic and deeply impactful turn with the passing of Akira Toriyama in March 2024. Beyond the immense personal loss, Toriyama's passing introduced a new layer of profound uncertainty into the ongoing battle for the franchise's future. One of the most significant complications arising from Toriyama's death was the question of his final wishes for the Dragon Ball franchise. Without Toriyama to provide direction or mediate disputes, the existing disagreements threatened to escalate. A Shueisha employee reportedly noted, "The disputes have been ongoing and still remain unresolved." The power dynamic, previously influenced by Toriyama's preference for working with Iyoku, shifted dramatically. While Iyoku had acted as Toriyama's spokesperson, that role inherently depended on Toriyama being alive. Now, questions arose about who truly represented Toriyama's legacy. Would it be Shueisha, the long-standing publisher, or Akio Iyoku, the creator's recent close collaborator, or perhaps Toriyama's family would step in? The lack of a clear succession plan for creative oversight, a common issue with single creator IPs, became starkly apparent. In the wake of Akira Toriyama's passing, the battle for control over the Dragon Ball franchise has not subsided. If anything, it has become more entrenched. The core of the dispute continues to revolve around the intellectual property rights and the creative direction of future Dragon Ball content. Shueisha, as the original publisher, maintains its claim to the manga rights and a significant stake in the overall IP. However, Akio Iyoku's Capsule Corporation Tokyo, established to manage creative activities and non-manga production, remains a formidable player. A key area of contention is reportedly the production rights for the ongoing Dragon Ball Super manga. It remains unclear who will ultimately oversee its continuation and future storylines. Industry insiders believe that the limited amount of new Dragon Ball content being announced is a direct consequence of these unresolved arguments over control and rights. The financial stakes are immense. Dragon Ball generates billions of dollars annually. With the disputes over Dragon Ball's control and future still very much active, many in the industry are looking towards a potential, albeit delicate, path to resolution. The passing of Akira Toriyama has shifted the focus significantly. Now many believe that the sentiments and wishes of Toriyama's family could play a crucial role in guiding the franchise's future. Industry executives have been quoted as saying that the ultimate direction depends on how the family feels about it. Their input could provide a moral compass and potentially a legal basis for resolving the ongoing conflicts. The Toriyama family, naturally private, has not made extensive public statements regarding the franchise's management. However, their preferences regarding who should steward Akira Toriyama's monumental legacy will undoubtedly carry immense weight. The hope within the industry is for a resolution that respects Toriyama's legacy while ensuring the continued vitality and growth of the Dragon Ball franchise. Fans worldwide are also anxiously awaiting clarity, hoping for a future where new Dragon Ball stories continue to emerge, true to the spirit of Toriyama's creation.